Hello, is this on? Let's see if everything's on correctly. I did share this on Twitter. Perfect. And now let's go to the just chatting. Hi. Oh my god. How y'all doing? I'm particularly excited for this. Whew. God, I am tired. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, I got my usual strawberry mango tea, and I actually have in case if anyone missed it from the last stream, I've made various scenes. So like obviously down my stream starting to overlay, and then I have a just chatting stream, and then I have a gameplay scene that I can pull up in a bit. But yeah, how's how y'all doing? But yeah, I feel like for this stream, it's a day to celebrate. And what are we celebrating, perhaps? We're gonna celebrate a certain someone getting fired from a certain visual novel, and whether or not that leads to the cancellation of said visual novel entirely, or have a new writer to come either continue it where it left off or just redo it entirely. Either way, that guy's gone, and honestly, I am glad. Hold on, let me go ahead and get the Twitch chat box, and let me interact with this. Perfect. But yeah, after seeing like how this one visual novel the creator was that one guy was bashing on has made the rounds all over Twitter, either due to either due to that whole situation and the itch.io page actively publicly advertising it, which is kind of a first considering I don't think itch.io has ever advertised a furry visual novel in their life. The if not from that alone, the premise itself was also very intriguing, and that interests me because I love a good mystery. But okay, let me go ahead and turn the desktop audio on so you can hear it. I don't know if that's gonna be too loud or too quiet, but let me go ahead and change this. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna be started in Cienie, which I believe that's how you pronounce it. Considering I've been looking up how to pronounce it because I didn't want to look at the fucking full on the stream, but and I'm so yeah. I tend to take my different language speaking, pronunciation, dialects very seriously. If I can't pronounce it correctly on the first try, I will have a breakdown. Yeah, so that's fun. I, but yeah, I am actually really excited for. All right, but aren't we going to acknowledge your the Clover Flame in your sprite? Oh yeah, oh yeah, you weren't here last stream. So, funny thing is, so the day I watched, what the day like I watched the Coraline 50th anniversary 3D shown in theaters, and then I went to Spirit Halloween after I got that weird creepy ass furry head. Long story. Um, During that time, the fucking Team Bokeh, the developers of Where the Demon Lurks, messaged me and it said, "Hey, hey, we want to say we've been like watching your like streams or VODs lately, and like we really appreciate you like playing our game. As a token of our appreciation, here's this PNG of the flame. Here's this PNG model of like the horns and flames that you can use either for your sprites or whatever you wish. Thank you so much." I'm like, oh my god, this is so, and like honestly, that was so fun. That was such a sweet gesture, and I said it last stream, but yeah, once again, thank you Team Bokeh for gifting me the PNG. I really appreciate it. Although it was a bit of a hassle trying to get it onto my Persona head to where it makes sense. But other than that, I love it. I love it nonetheless, and I'm gonna keep it on. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep it on when I do furry visual novels on stream, and then maybe nothing else. Maybe not with everything else, but just for those. But yeah, they reached out to me. I was so happy. Oh my god! Like, out of all the things, I did not expect that to happen. Like, holy shit. So yeah, Senpai noticed me. So there's that. So yeah, I'm keeping this on. But like, I did change it, so there's just me right regular, and then there's me in my sprite form. Or in my Kobu form. Yep. Okay. I hope the audio is good. Let me check the music. Okay. Ben Binteron. Got it. Okay, so I believe I believe it's time to start this. Okay. Now, all I know is that it's a mystery. It's like a mystery VN, which I love a good detective story. But also, just a disclaimer, just because this just because this game has no NSFW, it is still considered 18 plus and not suitable for minors. It might have depictions of, I don't know what it might have. It might have depictions of graphic violence and shit. So just a disclaimer that 18 up doesn't always mean NSFW. It could just mean the content. The content might be a bit too much for younger audiences. So viewer discretion advised. Otherwise, I'm assuming we're all adults here. We all are responsible. But yeah, the also on the main menu is really good. Really good. It's actually, oh my god, it's actually. Hold on, let me check out who's the artist. Let's see, Kramer. Oh, one of the writers was is the musician. Let's see, editor, artist. Okay, so all art from this game is done by these four. That's good. Programming. Oh my god, Ben is literally that meme of that one person wearing the many hats in the production of anything. So yeah, Cienie, let's go ahead and wait. Actually, let's see what's the options. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Oh my god, let's see. A classic detective investigation about a deceitful stay-at-home husband who's been cheating on his poor, hard-working wife has finally reached its conclusion. Which we've caught him red-handed, thanks to Tom's help. Oh wait, you click on his name? Which which Thomas? Is it Thomas or Tomas? Oh, it's Tomasz. Oh wait, that's cool. That's cool. They actually show you how to pronounce it. Tomasz Tishko. Tomasz Tishko. A black cat. Some call him Tom or Tomek. Tom or Tomek. Tomasz Tomek. Got it. Alas, I can't say it was a pleasant case to work on, but it's one of those small, doable cases that we both need at the moment to boost our spirits. It was a good idea to assign Tom to take these pictures. That kid has a knack for digging himself into deep waters, so might as well channel that into something productive. Still, given what's been happening in this town recently, it's becoming a risky job for him. Those things are always funny to me because they're based in English sounds, so it doesn't mean anything to me, but it's cool. True. Although consider it is Polish, it's a bit tricky for me. I pull out the keys from my pocket, slide it into the door's keyhole into my office. The office light's still on. Tom? Okay, wait. Marcus. I should probably give him, like, a gruffier voice. Oh no, Tom. If Tom's a black cat, then Tom must be the person in the menu. So, should I give him more of, like, the way I usually sound? Okay, I'm gonna try to experiment. Let's see. Tom. The office looks tidier. The office looks tidier than usual. Perhaps Tom cleaned it up. Still, whatever he cleans up, he tends to leave office items in very odd places. I head down to the bedroom connected to the office. The door is slightly ajar. I wouldn't be surprised if he had stayed here overnight again. Well, it's not much of a bedroom per se. There are only some really old wooden shelves from a trusty couch where I usually oh fuck, I can't speak! Well, it's not much of a bedroom per se. There are only some really old wooden shelves and a trusty couch where I usually sleep. I take off my jacket and toss it onto the couch. The room is in a perpetual mess. Oh fuck. The room is in a perpetual mess, but that's fine because I made a mental map of where everything is supposed to be. For instance, these files that Tom was tasked with sorting. For instance, these files that Tom was tasked with sorting out today. Even at a quick glance, I can tell the most recent ones are missing. Oh no. Tom has been spending a lot of time poring over those. Maybe they're in the office. Sitting down behind the desk, I look through the pile to make sure the files aren't there. Damn, the art in this game is good. Holy shit. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of this. Let's continue. As I turn on the radio, it crackles a little before picking up transmission from a news broadcast. I take out the last cigarette from my breast pocket. I'll need to remember to buy more. Or should I quit smoking? Cheaper option. Dude, the CGs are probably, like... Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the artist who did these was like, hey guys, I did this quit sketch, and the sketch is literally this. Like, quit sketch my ass. I see it fully shaded and rendered. Like, god damn. The police are still dealing with complaints over the botched investigations of the missing individuals in... Sipnevo. Which Sipnevo. Investigation. The police are still dealing with complaints over the botched investigations of the missing individuals in Sipnevo, a Polish town where the story takes place. Cool! I love it! I love learning new words. The radio blares the voice of one of the townspeople being interviewed. It's been almost 3 years, and we still know nothing. How long must the victims' families put up with the... Oh wait. That was a... Wait, Oh yeah, it should be. Wait. How long must the victims' families put up with the cops' incompetence? With a deep sigh, I turn off the radio. Police losing the trust of the people isn't uncommon anymore. Most officers fail at handling even the most routine tasks, and often put people in danger. ACAB! ACAB! Realist words spoken. Realist words fucking spoken. I run my fingers through the files in the drawer. That case file isn't here. Did Tom take it? I take out my cell phone to dial Tom's number, but I realize that battery's already dead. At least the office telephone is always working. Hey, it's Tom. Sorry I can't answer right now. Please leave me a message. Damn it. I dial his house number instead. Hello? Which... I'm gonna say Corral. Which... Carol. Which... Carol, it's Marcus. Is Tom home? Tom's father. What? Which... Wasn't he with you? He hasn't come... He hasn't come back home yet. Did he do something? Nah, nothing. Goodbye. Okay, just briefly just hung up. I immediately returned the telephone handle back to its cradle. With keys at hand, I dashed downstairs. He probably thinks he's helping, but I'm honestly afraid he might be making things worse. Like, literally no explanation given. Like, what the fuck? Like, imagine, like, someone just calls you and he's like, hey, is this person here? Oh, no. Oh, okay, bye. Like, what the fuck? Oh, fuck, that's cool! Well, thank God, like, we have his POV, we have his cigarette hand. I head out of the building and hop into my car. Within moments, I'm speeding through the familiar streets of this seemingly tranquil town. Hey, it's the main menu screen! Now, is this sentence with Tamash's perspective or Marcus's? My boots are now drenched with the streets full of deep puddles of this rain, but I'm not gonna budge. It is him. I keep peeking over the corner of the wall, waiting. The bull's in there. The bull? Trying to reassure myself, as all I can do now is wait. This is the place. The place our missing guy has been visiting recently. He had been missing for a month according to the file. Eventually he came back to start acting strange, his mother told Marcus. Eventually he came back to start acting strange, his mother told Marcus. Only to then disappear again. It's been 4 days since then, and this is the place he goes to every night. The gas station manager stated that Camille often just stands outside. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Camille Novak. A missing male bull. Almost as if waiting for someone. Marcus got first from the manager. After seeing it, the client confirmed it was her son. The real question is, of all disappearance cases, why is he the only one that came back? I mean, if someone wanted to vanish, they wouldn't be strolling around so nonchalantly. But did he want to vanish? Uncertainties fill my mind. I need to stay focused. With a deep breath, I try to quell my impatience. This persistent rain is wearing me down. Tempted as it is to check the time on my phone, I know I'm only hiding my frustration. My frigid and damp paws struggle to even hold the camera properly, as if it almost slips out of— Fuck! Ah! Okay, hold on. My frigid and damp paws struggle to even hold the camera properly, and it almost slips out of them. Thank you. Fucking hell. Oh, damn it. Just then, the wind chime sings. I rub the rainwater off my brows, trying to focus on the figure leaving the gas station. It's him. I spot his horns first, which match the ones in the pictures. There aren't that many bulls living in this town. It's definitely him. I snap a picture just in case. Keeping a safe distance to avoid being spotted, I started following him. Even having done this before, I get nervous. The pitter-patter of rain thankfully muffles the sound of my footsteps. Although the tricky part is to avoid stepping in the puddles. The bull presents a towering figure, the streetlights casting a huge shadow behind him. I shift between different hiding spots, behind a lamppost, next to a row of flower pots, right behind an old bare tree. At this rate, I'm pretty much invisible. It's fun to think so, at least. At last, we arrive at the long stretch of road. The bull stops. As the bull stops, I dash into a nearby alleyway. But he starts walking again, only to stop a couple blocks down the street once more. And then again. And each time it seems like he has reached his destination, he instead lingers near some house before moving on. It's odd behavior for sure. Maybe this is what his mother meant. Or is he onto me? He seems to thoroughly examine each place, but for what purpose? Marcus was told that the bull doesn't have many acquaintances in the town. Or at least not ones he still keeps in touch with. Without knowing for sure, however, it could be reasonable to assume the houses might belong to those old acquaintances. It's definitely a lead worth checking. I will have to run by the addresses later. Assuring both the bull and the building are captured in the frame, I discreetly snap photos from different angles. Then, I back up into one of the alleyways, just as it appears that he is heading towards the bus stop. There's only one bus passing through here at this hour, with its final stop in a nearby town. Is that where the bull is staying? I checked my phone for the time. God. 22:36. If I remember the schedule right, the bus should be here soon. So that's about 10:36. Before I could get any more shots, a familiar-looking car gently cruises from the opposite side of the road, accompanied by a droning noise. The driver slowly rolls down his window, revealing the German Shepherd's revealing the German Shepherd. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up right now. Hold on. Newsflash. Apparently, I can't pronounce shepherd right. The driver slowly rolls down his window, revealing the German Shepherd's disgruntled stare as I hid my camera. Get in. I simply smiled back at him. Oops, busted. I hurriedly approached Marcus's car, but not before taking a quick glance at the bus stop. The guy's already gone. With the bus already there, I'm unsure if the bull did get on it. Either way, that bus is now speeding off to its next stop. The mood is quiet, except for the occasional roar of the car engine when Marcus presses the pedal. The raindrops fall onto the windshield sound almost... The raindrops falling onto the windshield sound like almost like the... The raindrops falling onto the windshield sound almost like the static noise you hear on TV. What the fuck is wrong with me today? Holy shit. Marcus takes his sweet time before finally saying something with an exasperated sigh. You know, I thought we were supposed to be working together here. Not having anything to say to that, I give him another awkward smile. We discussed this already. I'm your boss. I doubt I could weasel myself out of this one. Hey, I'm sorry, alright? And just because I also happen to be your friend, that doesn't give you a pass to take my stuff without asking. Being fired right now wouldn't really surprise me. I know, you're right. To be honest, I was expecting some excuses. I can still come up with some. No need. You have them with you? The files? Yeah, in the bag. You didn't get them wet, did you? Marcus focuses on the road while holding his cigarette between his fingers. He occasionally puffs out smoke. Nope, they're in a plastic cover. Alright, you can drop them in the back seat. I nod, shifting around in the seatbelt as I retrieve the. Okay, I'm gonna just take a sip of this tea. Okay, let's try this again. I nod, shifting around Wait, that's gonna be it for the stream, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching. Ugh, fuck, I can't speak today. I nod, shifting around in the seatbelt as I retrieve the case files from my bag. Following Marcus's request, I place him in the back seat. What made you take them? You knew I was going to find out. There was a phone call from the gas station, shortly after you left. The manager, I think? He couldn't reach you on your cell phone. Marcus reaches into his pocket, pulling out his phone. It's dead. He said that Camille was there. So did you learn anything useful? He was acting strange when I was following him, expecting some random houses in the neighborhood. At first I thought maybe he was hiding in one of them. The German Shepherd fumbles around with one hand as he tries to plug in his phone, his ears twitching to signal that he's still listening. But that wasn't the case. Instead, he was just snooping around. I took some pictures of him. I relay all of my observations, mentioning the addresses of the places he was inspecting. Finally, I get to Camille walking to the bus stop. He probably got on the bus? If you mentioned it earlier, we could have followed it. It was already leaving when you came. Never mind that. I'll check the photos soon, and I'll personally handle the investigation. Alone, from now on. But come on, I want to help. We've already talked about this. You're supposed to do everything under my guidance, remember? That was the deal. Yes. You can't be playing detective. You don't have a license. As someone who studied law, you should know you could get a fine or jail up to 2 years. I sigh, looking out at the window. Can't see much in this heavy rain. As annoying as it is, he's right. Then you know I'm not doing this on purpose. You did good out there. Reckless, but good. Thanks. I rest my head against the window. But punishment must be handed out. You're going to sort files in the back room. I couldn't even get through one of the shelves. As much as I love to do that, unfortunately tomorrow is my shift at the shop. Didn't I send you my work schedule? Marcus points at his charging phone. You probably did. Can't say I've looked at it yet. God. I guess you get a little break, but the files aren't going anywhere. Unless you plan on taking them again. His lips curve into a cheeky smile, his tail thumping on the seat. He sure is happy with himself. Har har, I get it. So, how'd you find me? Well, you took a specific file, and that was the last case I mentioned to you. And then... Now I just drove around town until I spotted you. Oh, why? I expected trouble. Luckily, it didn't come to that. Will you tell the cops about Camille? No, since this guy didn't really disappear, I doubt they'll get involved. I see. He's not wrong. The cops barely involve themselves with anything here, with the constant excuse that they've spread too thin. They were on high alert after the first few disappearances. They were on high alert after the first few disappearances, but those cases went cold too. Hey, cheer up, bud. We'll figure it out. Marcus pats me on the back. It takes him a moment to realize how soaked my fur is before he takes off his paw and wipes it on his trousers. I let out a chuckle as he tries to recover from that silly blooper. Alright, let's get you home quick. You're soaking wet. The last thing I want is for my car to smell like a wet cat. Oh yeah, as if wet dogs smell any better. I gave him a smile before turning my head to look out of the window again. My house now in sight. Anyway, I will involve them as soon as I know more. Alright. As we stop at the front, Marta suddenly grabs my wrist firmly, almost as if trying to pull me back into the car. Before you go, after the last time, has he... Not since you broke his nose. Wait, what? Who? Whomst? Whomst? His father? Annette's lover? In another mystery. Let's see. Abusive father. Maybe that's why he hung up abruptly. Because honestly, I would too, bitch. Let's see. All right, good. Just checking. I nodded him as I exited the car, leaving my camera back in the seat. Don't worry about the camera. I'll transfer the photos and return to you later. That's fine. See you around, boss. As the rain finally subsides, I stand there and wave at him. I guess when it comes to detectiving, I'm going to be stuck behind the desk. As I step inside, a familiar scent greets me, but it's not exactly a fragrance I long for. The air is thick with the putrid stench of alcohol, hitting heavily in every corner of the house. I lock the front door. The TV's still on, broadcasting a live football match. It's the World Cup qualifier, Poland versus Kazakhstan. I briefly wonder who will win, but I'm not about to stay and find out. Dad, an oversized and lethargical cat, is passed out on the couch in front of the TV. I reach out and switch it off, silencing the constant stream of noise that serves as the backdrop of as a backdrop to our lives. An empty can of beer and a half-empty bottle of vodka lie on the table next to him. There are at least 3 more cans on the floor. This isn't the first time I've seen him like this. Won't be the last either. I simply ignore the mess and head upstairs. With each step I take, on the creaky wooden stairs, I'm conscious of the need to tread lightly, so as to not disturb the slumbering beast downstairs. As I enter my room and flip the light switch, a sense of relief washes over me. Finally home. This room is the only place in the house where I have any semblance of normalcy. My desk is stacked full of comics, newspaper cutouts, and notes. A bottle of my mez is next to the stationery. I forgot to take them today. That was stupid of me. I take the pill and swallow it quickly while stashing the bottle into the drawer. Not today, demons. Demons, huh? Is it some Seroquel? You having a little Emily Class of 09 note moment? Hmm? I should probably charge my phone. I give myself a pat down, and that's where I realize my phone's missing. Shit, where is it? Maybe I left it somewhere? I rummaged through my pockets one last time, finding nothing. I probably put it in my camera bag, meaning Marcus has it. Whatever, it's fine. I can wake up without an alarm, no problem. I'm screwed. I take off my wet clothes and hang them on the radiator, then put on briefs and a t-shirt to sleep in. Instead of lying down, though, I just keep glancing at my desk. I just can't help myself. I know Marcus said he will take care of things, but... I picked up my notes, trying to see if there's anything I've overlooked about the bowl. Let's see. Camille's disappearance. Descriptions: name Camille Novak, gender male, age 26, nationality Polish, species bull, height 189 centimeters, weight 90 kilograms. Features: white horns with gold rings, black hair, bluish gray fur, purple eyes. Last seen: Cretin Pines gas station. Missing since the 20th of August of 2016. Additional notes: Come home after came home after disappearing for a month. Disappeared again 4 days later. Police didn't entertain the second report from his mother. According to the owner and workers, he often stands outside, sometimes buys cigarettes before leaving. Footage shows footage shows him there many times after his disappearance. His mother confirms that it's him on the footage. New notes: was found inspecting random houses. Need to check those houses later. Camille's mother told Marcus that they were really close. Oh fuck, I just bumped into my microphone. And that he was unhappy, but he always talked about it with her. He struggled to find a job, and it weighed on him. His mother supported him regardless. Camille started leaving the house at weird hours, coming back the next day or really late at night. Then she received a phone call. He said, "I'm sorry," following which he disappeared. Now a month later, he's back, waiting for someone or something at that gas station. And inspected some houses. Definitely sounds like he got messed up with something shady. Maybe he was or is associated with some dangerous group of people. That would make sense considering the phone call Mrs. Novak received. Maybe he wanted out, and they didn't want to let him leave. If that's the case, it would mean that houses are what? Are targeted for something? Now that I know which places he was observing, it might be easier to learn something. I write down the addresses of the houses he inspected. A quick yawn escapes me as I scribble on the paper. I should be in bed. My other work starts early in the morning. Gathering the scattered noises on my desk, I stack them into a neat pile. Then I flop onto bed. Lying there, I realize I still need to turn off the lights. The bed is so comfy, though. I'll grow into my pillow, trying to gather all the strength I have left to get up and turn it off. Before I could do so, a noise makes me jump. It sounded like a kid from the corridor. I look to my door, expecting Dad to enter. When he doesn't, I get up from my bed, opening the door and glancing out into the dark hallway. Seeing nothing, I shuffle back into my room and lock the door. I have no idea why I did that, but it does make me feel a bit safer. I turn the lights off and slip back into bed. I lie there in pitch darkness, trying to discern where that sound came from after all. Part of me hopes that I just imagined it. Wouldn't be the first time. Just then it happens again. I look around, barely moving my body. It appears to be coming from outside. I slowly get up and approach the window. The darkness makes it hard to spot anything. Oh shit! I don't know why, but I just got scared for a whole last second. Holy shit. Because just imagine you like if you tracking down someone, and then that same someone literally comes to your house. Holy shit. Oh fuck. It takes my eyes a bit of time to adjust, but as they do, I spot a figure standing outside. In a rhythmic fashion, he kicks my wooden fence, stands still, and then does it again. The horns. And clothing. Is that Camille? What the fuck? As he stands there, now motionless, I try to get a better view. He suddenly turns around, focused on the forest behind, and for a moment it looks like he is talking to himself. A sharp pain pierces my head as the floor beneath me becomes shitty and uneven. Camille looks trapped. No! Fuck, that's actually scary. That's actually scary. I don't know what. Oh god, don't look at me! Don't perceive me! Don't perceive me, bitch! Look away! Camille looks straight at me. The bowl blurs into and out of my focus. Our gaze is locked. I'm completely petrified. My shoulders tighten while I hold my breath. It's too late to hide now. He knows I'm watching. He must have seen me follow him. Fuck. A part of me wants to back away from the window and go back to bed. To pretend this is just a bad dream. But I can't. It might be my only chance to learn something. Despite all my instincts screaming at me not to do this, I open my room window. We stare at each other in silence for what feels like an eternity. In the end, I lose the staring contest and decide to speak up. Who are you? What are you doing here? Not knowing how much he knows, it's probably safer to play dumb. You shouldn't have done that. My body freezes again. His voice is hoarse, rough, as if he just finished a marathon. While I struggle to get out a proper response, the bull keeps staring back at me. It feels like his eyes are piercing right through me. I don't know what you are doing here, but... do you see them too? Okay. This is me. This is my face every time I see dumb shit on furry Twitter. Shut up. What? He doesn't respond, but keeps his gaze at me. There's only an agonizing silence. It feels like forever before he turns around and simply walks away. I want to yell after him, but I can't. All I can do is stare at his back as his form fades into the darkness. As soon as he disappears, my motor function returns. I backed off from the window, closing it. The pounding in my chest slows down as I sit on my bed. The fuck was that? There's something seriously wrong with this guy. I should call Marcus. Right, my phone's gone. With a deep breath, I lie down, facing the window, almost as if I'm expecting him to be out there again. One question lingers on my mind. He obviously saw me follow him, but how did he find me? Trying to think of every possibility, my mind begins to spiral. He didn't follow us. That would be impossible, right? Then, does this mean he already knew where I live? And if so, does that mean he knows something about Marcus and me? My mind racing with questions that I can't answer is draining, though. Why did I slur over there for a second, huh? My mind racing with questions that I can't answer is draining, though. And before I even realize it, I am out. It's morning! Oh, also, I noticed the supernova posters. Nice Easter egg there. I've never played Supernova. Should I? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's on my list of the visual novels to read. So I'll probably check it out whenever I can. I wake up to a sharp, almost blinding light coming from my window. I wish what happened yesterday had just been a dream at this point. Red wine supernova. Alright, y'all, let's pick it up now. Sadly, it wasn't. What do I even do now? I grab some fresh clothes and stumble out of my room to head to the bathroom. It's hard to get the image of the bull staring me down out of my mind. I should visit Marcus to tell him what happened. Then again, I should probably not skip work at the shop. I need the money. I have to take care of my basic hygiene. It's time to face the real beast. I get downstairs and bump into the empty cans and other rubbish strewn across the floor of the living room. Annoyed, having forgotten about the mess down here, I kicked one of the cans. I just need to make sure I got everything before I head off. I don't have time for breakfast. Only after putting on my shoes do I realize they're on the wrong feet. Good job, detective. Can't you be more quiet? My head is throbbing. So, like every day? After tying my shoes, I hurriedly get up on my feet and put on my jacket. Don't you have work today or something? Don't be smart, but yeah, I do. Heading off in an hour. Dad glances at the clock as if to make sure his statement is correct. Right, well, I'm already late, so I'll be heading out. He looks at me but quickly walks towards the fridge, which contains nothing aside from, well, booze. Heading to the shop? Yeah. Dad takes out a can of beer, opens it, and takes a sip before speaking. Really? Are you? Really gonna drink before work? Think of it as my morning coffee. Right. Do whatever you want then. I grab the door handle. Wait. I flare my nostrils as I turn around at him. What? He sits down by the kitchen table, putting his beer down. How's the work with Marcia so far? Good. That's good. Who would have thought you'd follow in her footsteps? Sorry, I gotta go. Super late already. What the fuck? The knock on the door catches me off guard. The first thought that hits my mind is that the bull is outside my door. Aren't you gonna open it? I looked at him, then back to the door before swinging it open. Hi, Marcus. A familiar German shepherd greets me. I wish the bull was outside my door. You need to calm down. You need to calm down right there, honey. Hey there, bud. Which, you left your phone at the camera back. He pulls it out of his pocket and waves it in front of me. I know you just can't live without it. Your knowledge truly knows no bounds. I snatched my phone away from his paw. But thanks. Indeed, you saved my hide. Oh, right. Well, your phone was in my possession, and I called twice. I ignored the first, for privacy reasons. But when she called the second time shortly after, I picked it up. She said you're on your own for a few days since she is off with her girlfriend. Shit, it's this week? I forgot about that. Right, yeah. The Occult Fest or something. She mentioned it before. I can only groan at the news. Of course she goes on break on a Monday. Well, whatever happens, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Oh, I noticed his. Oh my god, I noticed his tail wagging. Oh my god, I love when sprites are creative like that. Dad approaches us, locking eyes with Marcus in a stare down. Marcus? Corral? Marcus and Dad may have been friends once, but not anymore. This is the last thing I need right now. It's too early for this. What were you two talking about? Nothing, I'm heading out. Alright. I shut the door behind me and shove Marcus forward. I notice him giving me a concerned look. Oh, fuck, why that... Okay. I don't know why that clipped through. I notice him giving me a concerned look. I let him go and keep walking farther and farther away from the house. Not to pry, bud, but what was that about? What do you mean? She basically shoved me out the door. Marcus puts his hand on my shoulder, stopping me, and looks towards the house. Did he do anything? Oh, no, not at all. You sure? Well, it's just... Marcus has probably noticed the hesitant cadence in my speech by now. His canine ears are perked up like satellite dishes. I'm having a hard time talking to him. I would say that's normal after what happened. Marcus leans forward, his brow furrowed in genuine concern. I stare back into my reflection in his ocean blue eyes. A deep sigh escapes me. It's nothing, really. It just feels like whatever we had as a family is gone with Mom. But I'm not going to mention that to him. Your father's a stubborn man. I doubt he wants to openly talk about what happened. So he drowns in liquor. I tried countless times to reach out and talk to him about what happened to Mom. Yet each time I was met with silence, a refusal to talk. Well, the rumor is still going around too. Do you believe what people are saying? I know he'd never hurt her. Which, listening to the neighbors gossip about Listening to the neighbors gossip about whether he might have done something to Mom was hard enough. People have already made up their mind about who my father really is. Even though they have it all wrong. So does the police. They found nothing on him. The police are going to add on some rumors. Never mind. To be honest, they don't add too much at all. That's true. Anyway, sorry, I didn't want to bother you with my problems late today. Not to worry, if you ever need to talk, I'm all ears. Like you always are. Oh, let me just... His rigid ear suddenly droops down. Okay, now that just looks like you're not even paying attention. Marcus lets out a chuckle, bringing a tiny smile to my face. He is so cute! Then I remember one important thing I had to mention to Marcus. The nighttime visit from the bull. I feel like I'm about to be grounded from field work, even more now. There's one other thing. I'll just get straight to the point. Sure, what is it? Camille was outside my house yesterday. Marcus's brows wrinkle as his gaze locks with mine. Tom, that's not funny. Didn't you say you went on the bus? I said I thought he did. Clearly he didn't. Oh, you're right. How did he find you? What did he want? Did he say anything? Marcus bombards me with questions, but then stops himself, falling silent to finally give me a chance to explain. I heard a noise outside my window, and when I looked there, I saw him. Whenever I blinked for just a second, I see his vacant stare piercing through me. When he spotted me, I tried to ask him a few questions. He didn't really answer any. That's concerning. He just said, "You shouldn't have done that," and asked if I can see them too. No idea what he meant. You have to be really careful from now on. I'll contact Igor. So, you're involved in the police after all? No, just him. He is still part of the police, though. And Tom? No more investigating this. Do I make myself clear? Well, can't say I'm surprised, but it still feels like a punch to the gut. Alright. I'll keep you updated, so keep your phone handy and don't leave it somewhere again. Yes, sir. I gave him a smirk and a salute, trying to lighten up the mood, but his brows are still deeply furrowed. Let me drive you to work. You sure? That's pretty far from your place. It's fine. A 5 minute drive won't kill me. 5 minutes? Show that much concern for 5 minutes. That's literally like at least the time I get to work. We both get into his car. Neither of us really says anything throughout most of the drive. I keep wondering about Camille, what he could have meant. A part of me is really hoping I won't run into him. A part of me is really hoping I won't run into him again. It's a pretty short and uneventful ride, but this saves me about 20 minutes of walking. I'm already late as it is, which is my own fault. Marcus's fingers drum against the wheel as he briefly inspects the rearview mirror before glancing at me. After your shift, maybe we could grab some hot cocoa? We could, but I thought you hated chocolate. Well, yeah, I'll get you cocoa and a coffee for myself. Dark and brooding, just like me. Wow. Honestly, the only thing dark and brooding about you is your dirty car. It looks like I'm being kidnapped. His tail wags as he chuckles. A faint smile again curls on my lips. On approach to the shop, I take out the key from my pocket as Marcus stops the car. Thanks for the ride. Don't mention it, I'll see you around. And Tom, be careful. We don't know if Camille's gonna try to do something again. Alright, I'll try my best. I open the car door and head out, looking around. I don't spot anyone waiting. Good, no customers yet. I head to the back and pause, trying to find the key that opens the back door. Oh, gotcha. As I slide the key into the keyhole, I hear footsteps from behind me. But a short old fox is approaching, leaning on a cane and wrapped in thick winter clothing despite the mild autumn weather. Took you long enough, boy. I've been waiting here for an hour. I glanced quickly at my phone, surprised. There's no way I'm that late. It's now 8:20, I sigh. Sorry that you've been waiting for that long, but we normally open at 8. Well, I waited long enough then, don't you think? My old bones can't handle this cold. It's only 18 degrees. At this point, I'd rather be dealing with Camille. For all my American audiences, this takes place in Poland. This is Celsius, not Fahrenheit. It's 18 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So, what's good? I turn back to the door, giving the key a final twist and head inside. Please wait in front. This is the back entrance. Workers only. Now I have to wait even. I locked the door in her face. I can hear her muttering something to herself. I hate customer service jobs, but then again, who doesn't? Having put my bag down on the table, I head to the storeroom. There are tons of items for me to unpack and shelve. It's going to be a busy day. Oh my god. I can see the old woman through the glass, her face almost pressed against it. She really can't wait to get in, can she? It almost feels scarier than what I experienced yesterday. I flipped the close and open, and then opening the door, I try to give the old lady a smile. She just turns her head in the other direction and disappears between the shelves. She clearly likes me. It's definitely my natural charm working its wonders. I walk through the shop, checking which aisles need to be restocked. When I glance towards the cash register a couple minutes later, the old woman is standing there, tapping her fingers on the counter impatiently. I rush back. Good, you're here. Can you tell me why the price of this milk is much higher than that one? They're both from the same brand. I give her a confused look. Oh, let me see how to pronounce this. Grusha? Grusha. Ooh. Akin to scents. Oh, that's cool. One is low fat, the other one, the more which one is low fat, the other one, the more expensive one, is full cream. I think it's like 20 groszy more, ma'am. Which, I'll take the cheaper one. And do you have today's Gazeta Polska? Let's see if I pronounce that. Which Gazeta Polska? Yep, Polska. Oh, it doesn't have it doesn't have a sh sound in Polska. And do you have today's Gazeta Polska? A Polish weekly publication that focuses on right-wing politics and propaganda. Oh. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's really not. Let's move on. We don't sell it here. What? Why not? My boss doesn't like propaganda, I'm afraid. Ugh, nonsense. Do you have any other respectable newspaper? If by respectable she means right-wing shit, then she is in for a surprise. Let me check in the back. The woman's gaze shifts to the room and then back to me, her expression growing more annoyed. Please be quick. Of course. It's my own fault for being late, so maybe she has the right to be a little angry. Then again, people like her are here all the time, regardless whether or not, regardless whether I'm early or late. As I shift some boxes, I find a note from Elias. Is that Aliash? Oh no, it's Aliash. Vajosek, which Vajosek, which Aliash Vajosek, a delivery guy who works for Anna's shop, among others. It's Aliash. Hey there, kitty. I've heard you on your own for a few days. If you need a shoulder to cry on, we could go out. We could go out somewhere. You know my number. Call me. Winky face. Eli. I can barely read that thing, but it makes me chuckle. He always finds a way to brighten my day. Aliash and I have been friends since childhood. He had already been working as a delivery guy long before I was hired by Anna to work here. We've had trouble made up since he now lives with his father, and I don't think that man likes me very much. Before I could dwell on that, though, I hear the old woman cough. Loudly. I eventually find the set of today's newspapers. I place them next to the cash register. She glances at what our bro would discuss, tosses some of the newspapers to the side as she looks through the pile. Which, nothing good. I guess I'll take the Super Express. A Polish tabloid, usually focusing on sensationalized news and political scandals. Alright, here you go, ma'am. Thank you. She nods at me and pulls out her wallet while I include the price of the newspaper in the total. Let's see if I... Grosha, then... Zrota? Which Zrota? Ooh, I love learning new languages. Honestly, that would be 50. That would be 15 Zrota and 59 Grosha. She just hands me the exact amount, as if she already counted how much it would cost beforehand. Not that I complain, because it makes my job easier. Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day. She nods without saying anything and heads out the door. Finally, alone and in peace. Time to take care of some unpacking business. There are plenty of items on the shelves that need to be restocked. Everyday household items like soaps, shampoos, paper towels, and stationery. And then, tucked away in the corner of the storeroom, A peculiar box filled with an array of bizarre-looking trinkets. I'm pretty sure that's for Anna's curio section. I looked at the door to that part of the shop. What the fuck? What the fuck? Shit, I almost knocked that over. It's always funny to me that she sits here of all places. All those religious folks coming in to buy some hot buns, only to see Anna selling occult trinkets and offering tarot readings. Wait, she's so real for that, honestly. Priceless. The day proceeds smoothly. There are customers here and there between my restocking. At times I even manage to forget about the bowl, but that thought always comes back. With the shop now empty, it's time for some shopping on my own. Not being that hungry, I only grab some essentials. Potatoes, bread, ham, and some cheese. As I stand to pay for my items, the door chime rings. 4 men enter, dressed in rather dapper attire. I don't think I've seen them before. Welcome. My eyes are drawn to the one of them, a wolf with stars across his face and a missing eye. I don't like that. I don't think I like that one, Chief. Which another one, a deer, approaches the counter, while the rest are looking forward. How can I help? We're looking for someone. Okay, who? We were told this is his shop. Something isn't right. This is Anna's shop. I try to keep my gaze focused on the man in front of me, but in the corner of my eyes, I see the rest of them wandering all around the shop, making me nervous. Another guy, a wolf, goes back into the storeroom. As I raise my hand to call out to him, the guy in front of me just shakes his head and snaps his fingers at me. I'm talking to you. Who the fuck are these people? Pay attention. Sorry. Oh, how do you pronounce this? Odinsky. We're looking for Otto Odinsky. Oh, they're looking for Otto, Anna's brother. You seen him? Despite their fancy appearance, they emanate a really ominous vibe. I need to decide how to handle it, but I have no idea who these people are. Hey, what are you gawking at? Answer the question! The wolf approaches the deer, laying his hand on the deer's shoulder. Calm down, let the boy speak. I'm out of time. Oh shit, okay, let me go ahead and... make up a lie or tell the truth. Wait, which one should I do? My god, hold on. Let's do this. Let's make up a lie. Better safe than sorry. If I'm about to ruin some deal Otto has with them, I will apologize to him later. But if it's trouble, it's better to play dumb. And that's something I'm good at! I just have to make sure I don't overdo it. I smell right and stretch my arms behind my back. Who? Nah, bro, like, I barely know anyone here. I feel this icy gaze lock on me as I speak. Some bear chick hired me a few days ago to cover for her. Come on, buy the ads. Just for a few days. Need some quick cash, you know. What was her name? Wait, don't tell me I got it. Hannah? Anna. Yeah, that one! Met her at a party. She's cool. But you're not looking for Hannah, right? Anna? Oh, yeah, yeah, Anna, right. Listen, I just met her at a party. Just I mentioned needing some cash. She decided to cover for her here. The deer sighs while the wolf smiles. The rest of the men are paying close attention to my performance too. It's hard to tell if they're actually. Fuck! I bumped into this again. It's hard to tell if they are actually buying the whole thing. Sorry, but I didn't help you. Sorry, but I can't help you more, bro. I almost jump as the door opens again. A hyena enters. Is that Aliash? I can't get distracted. But, but wait, Hannah left me her number. I mean, Anna left me her number. The deer's gaze gets more tense the more he looks at me, almost like he is reading me. You want it? No, you imbecile. We're looking for the owner of the establishment, Otto Oginski. Well, don't know what to tell you, man. I only know Anna. Don't think I made any Ottos at that party. Fuck's sakes, are you dense? The deer looks like he's about to snap. His starred hand closes into a fist. The wolf steps closer, grabbing the deer by the arm while shaking his head. Fair enough. Even I would want to punch myself at this point. Nice. Sorry to interrupt, but hey, bro! The hyena steps closer, and I finally pay proper attention to him. Except, it's not Aliash, and I'm left staring in disbelief. David is back. Or David. Which David? Oh, it's David! Oh, love that. Tom's childhood friend and Aliash's younger brother. So David. Love that. He approaches me and sends his fist for a bump. Oh, he's in on it! Oh, he's in on it! Oh, I love that. Oh my god, we love that. Let's see. That party was on fire. I nod at the hyena, an old friend? A former friend? Which, I don't even know what he is to me anymore. But for the sake of keeping up the ads, I follow his lead with a fist bump. Oh shit, did they have a falling out? Huh. It sure was. The wolf looks at both of us before speaking with a gentle cadence. I see. Sorry to take your time. No worries, we're all friends here. I extend my fist to the wolf for a fist bump. The man just looks down at it and turns to leave. Hopefully they bought it. With David's help, they should be convinced. I had to step away for a minute. Who's the hyena? Apparently it's Tom's old childhood friend named David, who's apparently the younger brother of Aliash. I learned nothing from those guys, and I hope Otto isn't some deep shit. He isn't one to look for trouble. The wolf beckons the rest to follow. Like a pat, the men gather up near the door. If you see Otto, tell him we're looking for him. He'll know what that means. After saying that, they all leave. Wow, acting classes much? I think they bought it. I'm not so sure about that. Oh, I'd have bought it. With a wide smile on his face, he steps closer. Tom, I'm so happy to see you again. It's been years. Nothing comes out of my mouth. I just stare at him, almost like I'm seeing a ghost that's been haunting my mind for years. Tom! Hey, are you there? Seeing him with his brown doe eyes and dumb-looking smile somehow makes my blood begin to boil. It's been 6 years. I gently massage my temple, trying to quell the burning sensation that has crawled up in my head. Before it goes too far and erupts from my mouth into a fiery speech at David. 6 years since you left without a word. Yeah. Oh, it's David. Oh my god! A lingering silence envelops both of us as we look at each other, except for the incessant tapping of my fingertips on the counter. Seeing him again should make me happy, but I feel nothing like that. Man, I'm sorry, but I couldn't really be in touch. Family stuff. Are you kidding me? Family stuff? That's a terrible excuse, especially when you ignored Aliash too. After David left without a word, I had no idea what happened. Nobody would tell me anything. His father only mentioned that David left for Germany with his mother. Otherwise, I would have ended up thinking he was yet another disappearance. Are you getting mad at me over my brother? Which, of course I'm mad at you over him. You hurt him. Fuck, Aliash just shrugged it off and said he deserved it, but I know it hurt him. In truth, Aliash spoke very little about this whole thing. Hell, I practically had to pry him open so he talked to me. All he could talk about was the rest of his family, and that he didn't want to abandon his father. I mean, the choice to stay with our dad was his. Oh, you're impossible. I went with Mom because she needed me. Aliash stayed with Dad because he was needed there. We both made a choice. It was easier that way. Easier? You're brothers. Your parents' divorce shouldn't stop you from keeping in touch. I couldn't... What? David's chest puffs up as he clenches his jaw. A short, dejected sigh escapes his mouth. I just couldn't stay in contact, okay? I don't want to argue about that right now. I just wanted to see you. Fuck you. You don't get to say that. Tell him I'm sorry. Sorry? That day I felt like I lost both of my friends. You were just gone. And Aliash changed. He was cold. Distant. Anna and Otto were still here, but it wasn't the same. After I left for uni, things just moved on. I didn't hear from either one of you. I didn't hear from either of you. How do you think that felt? It probably won't count for much, but I'm really sorry. But I'm back now. Can I ask you something? Sure. Why are you here? Would it be hard to believe if I said I came back to fix what it broke? And win my friends back? What if your friends moved on and didn't need you anymore? Guess I'll keep trying to regain their trust. I stared deep into his eyes to sense any hint of deception. They say the eyes never lie, but David has always been good at lying. What about Aliash? Was he happy to see you? You're not gonna let this one go, are you? Not really, no. Well, I haven't talked to him yet. What? Dahina sighs deeply. I will, though. I suppose I'm just unsure how to do this after so long. Well, you've never been one to back down from an adventure. Did he talk to you after you came back? Yeah, he technically works as our delivery guy now. Oh. Yeah. Alright, well, don't get mad, but after I meet Aliash, uh, if he wants to see me, do you want to go out somewhere with me to catch up and all? I'm kind of exhausted today. I just want to know more about what you've been up to. The gist of it, at least. I'll pay for the food, and you can order whatever you like. Before I can respond, a new customer enters. David's ears perk up. Welcome. Let me know if you need anything. The customer nods, taking a few things quickly, quite apart from a thank you to goodbye. Meanwhile, David waits for him to finish before he turns to me again. Please say yes? Don't know if I want to deal with all of that right now. And by that, I mean you. No point where you could just vanish again. Oh, right. Nah, I'm staying for good. My parents' old house is mine now, and there's not much left for me in Germany. Well, Mom's old house. Huh? I'm going to tell you more if you agree to meet tonight. He smiles like he is proud of his offer. I'm not promising anything. Alright, I'll talk to Eli first and then ask you again. Well, I'm glad at least you understand. Yeah, I got you. Mind if we exchange numbers? I nod and take his phone to tap out my number, while he does the same on mine. I'll be headed off then. I got a lot of catching up to do. Hopefully we just see each other tonight. Maybe. David just smiles and gives me 2 finger guns, followed by some pew pew sound as he leaves. Watching him walk out and down the street through the dusty shop's window makes me feel uneasy. Him being back and all surreal. I don't know what I made of his return. Oh fuck. Fuck. My mind races to search for some closure. His unexpected presence has stirred a mix of emotions inside me like a storm. What? I'm talking way too fast. His unexpected presence has stirred a mix of emotions within me, like a storm brewing inside a cup of tea. Yet I can't seem to grasp a single tangible emotion from it. Should I feel happy that he's finally back? Or mad that he simply assumes he could just slip back into our lives as if nothing had happened after he left? Regardless, perhaps the passage of time has carved a deep rift that separates David and me over all these years. Made me feel detached from the whole situation. How does one even navigate the awkward terrain of our suddenly renewed connection? And is it even worth a try? Despite my lingering thoughts about what just happened, the rest of the day unfolds seamlessly. The flow of customers coming in and out blurs into a breaching tide that oscillates between time of bustling activity and tranquil lulls. Every now and then, some guy coming in reminds me of that group of men looking for Otto, while the departure of another brings my thoughts back to David. The sky shifts into a darker hue, breathing along gusts of cold wind. I'm deeply fixated on the line of spruce trees outside waving at me. Some branches that sway and bend a bit too hard begin to snap with a resounding crackle. I packed my things and locked the shop, making sure to check everyone. Fuck! I packed my things and locked the shop, making sure to check everything one last time so I don't leave anything behind. I look up at the rolling mass of gray clouds looming overhead. The wind is now tugging at loose leaves and tousling my fur. Fuck! I can't wait for the fall. I can't wait for it to be like extremely rainy and cloudy. With my house now in sight, I'm surprised to see a giant With my house now in sight, I'm surprised to see a giant softy of a bear sitting on my front stairs. Is he here to talk about what? Is he here to talk because of what happened at the shop earlier? Shit. Either way, we exchange smiles as Otto lifts himself up and dusts his pants off. Ah! Yeah! Hey, Tom. Wait, what voice should I give him? Hey, Tom. Hey. Hmm. I'm too lazy. I'm just gonna do whatever. Hey, Tom. He extends his paw for a handshake. I'll look at him and then at his hand, confused. Why so formal? Oh, sorry. Otto just smiles awkwardly, clearly embarrassed. Hey, you're fine, big guy. I was just asking. I was just joking. I grab his paw with mine, and we exchange a handshake. What the size of this man? My hand just disappears. Have you been waiting long? Not long. He puts his hands in his pocket and then pulls them out, unfolding them on his chest. Folding them on his chest. Is everything okay? Oh, yes, I mean. Want to come inside? I'll make some tea. I take out the key from my pocket and move past him towards the door. I'd rather talk here if that's okay. That's fine too. So what's up? I don't really know where to start. Take your time. He plants his butt back onto the stairs and sighs. I sit next to him, waiting. Otto was never good at opening it up, so all I can do now is give him time. We sit there for a few moments before he turns to me. Sorry for taking your time. Nah, it's actually quite nice to just chill right now. I try to give him a reassuring smile, and he returns where I'm kind. I was wondering. Yeah? Since Anna's gone, I thought maybe you want to come visit my parents with me tomorrow. Oh. Ooh, what's that? Favorki? Favorki? A crisp pastry made out of dough shaped into twisted ribbons, commonly eaten before Lent in Poland. That might sound good. That sounds bomb, honestly. Will there be favorki? Otto chuckles as I painfully poke him in the shoulder. If I tell my mom that's your requirements, I'm sure she'll gladly make them. She says she misses you visiting. The bear sighs and looks at the ground. Things have been really busy lately, huh? Yeah, but I'd love to come visit them with you. I'd never say no to free food. Nor to Otto, for that matter. You will? Great! What time tomorrow? Otto seems to think over his answer. Did he think I'd decline? 5 p.m. should work fine. Is that okay with you? If not, we could change the time to... That's fine with me. He smiles widely, throwing his arm over my shoulder. Then it's settled. How do your parents? They're fine. Mom was obsessing over you coming over for dinner, which you already know about, so I thought I'd ask. And we're done. As for Dad, he wants to put a second ramp and a basketball hoop so he can slide and play in the house on his wheelchair. That's cool. I doubt your mom will agree, no? She already told him no, but he keeps doing his stuff. Sure sounds like it. How about you? I thought you declined my offer instantly. I'm alright, but why did you think that? Oh, with your dad quitting his job. For a moment I thought I misheard. Did he just... Wait, what did you say? Your dad, quit his job? No way. When? 3 days ago. There was some argument with his coworkers. After that, he just quit. Oh, fucking shit. Is Tom gonna... Oh, God. Not the father leaving Tom to pay for everything. Fucking hell. You didn't know? I'm sorry. No, it's not your fault. Don't worry. I feel like I'm about to burst through our house door and kick his ass, but I don't want Otto to see that. I'll manage. 2 jobs, remember? I'm a detective now. Well, kinda. I give Otto a thumbs up while he rubs his temple, letting out a dejected sigh. Tom, please. I'm glad Marcus hired you, but does that job even pay well? Well, not yet. But we had a breakthrough with a case, so I should get a decent amount of money soon. Hopefully it all works out. And if you ever need anything, let me know, okay? Sure, I will. And thank you. Without a word, he lurches towards me for a hug, squeezing me as my small body melts into his. What's that for? Wait. I can't say I didn't miss the warm and soft feeling of a hug, but Otto sometimes overdoes it. You're crushing me! Sorry. Totally fine. I massage my sides. Hopefully nothing is broken. Otto looks at me awkwardly as he has no idea what to say. So how was your day at the shop? Strange things happened. Oh? Well, for starters, David is back. Oh, that's good. Who knows, but the second thing is weirder. What was that weird L sound when I said weirder? Let's see. Who knows, but the second thing is weirder. Oh yeah? 4 men came into the shop, all dressed up, as if they had just come from a fancy finance job. Led by some wolf fella, they asked about you. Did you tell them anything? Nothing really. They were really suspicious, seeing if Anna's shop was yours, and also they knew Anna's name. I explained what happened to Otto, paying close attention to how he reacts. He looks relieved. Alright, well, thanks. You shouldn't have lied to them for me, but I'm kinda glad you did. Who were they? Oh, nothing to worry about. I think those could be the men my father was doing business with before he retired. Suspicious! Otto, what you hiding? What you hiding, Otto? Otto! I give Otto a long look. Something about what he said nagging me. He's being avoidant. And if what he said were true, and they did with his father before, wouldn't they already know where to find Otto, or just go to his father? Are they dangerous? I don't think so. Still, I avoid them from now on. Why? I don't know. Well, that's odd. Alright, big guy, keep your secrets. Huh? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Sorry, Tom, but I gotta go. I need to make sure the rest of the men aren't burning my company down. Sure, of course. So tomorrow, if that's cool with you? Oh yeah, I'll definitely come. He leaves rather quickly, waving goodbye while I wave back. I can't help but worry about him. Clearly he's lying to me. Otto rarely shares his problems with anyone. Maybe Anna knows something. I should give her a call later. Ooh, a mystery. Oh shit, oh god. Oh yeah. Our fucking alcoholic dad quit his job without telling us. Ugh. A single son who works 2 jobs, who hates his dad and never stops. With gentle hands and heart of a fighter, I'm a survivor. As I turn back to my front door, fiddling with my key to open it, a shiver runs through my spine. It feels as though there's something breathing heavily down my neck. I turn around, but I find no one. With a deep breath, I unlock my door, giving the outside one last glance. I half expected there to be that bull again, but it's just the gloomy sky as the rain begins to pour. I'm going insane. I lock the door and start taking off my oh god. Oh god, I'm actually kind of nervous. Oh fucking hell. I lock the door and start taking off my shoes and jacket. The familiar smell of booze is intoxicating, like I'm drowning in alcohol. I prop the windows halfway open to air out the nauseating stench but keep the rain from splashing inside. The empty cans riddling the floor emit a sharp crumple when I accidentally step on them. I should clean up this mess. Maybe later. A part of me dreads to talk with Dad. I don't remember the last time we had a proper conversation. I head straight to his bedroom. It's where he usually hides to wallow in alcohol in the middle of the day. I knocked on his door a few times before trying to open it. Locked. Dad, are you there? Yeah? Otto told me what happens. You know we had 3 unpaid bills due this month. He hears something fumble in his room, followed by staggered footsteps. The door creaks open as his father slouches from behind it, and I'm greeted by his vacant stare. I know. What's the plan then? I'm able to cover my half. Dad? I'll deal with it. How? I said I will deal with it! He spits the words between his clenched teeth. Now leave me alone. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. I'm not dealing with his bullshit. As I turn around to leave, he suddenly grabs my hand and yanks me back towards him. His grip firm yet desperate. Tom, wait, I'm sorry. I stay silent, trapped in a familiar pattern of ever emptier words. I'll pull my hand away from his clenched paw. Do what you want. I don't care. Without waiting for a response, I head straight to my room. Inside, I throw my things on the floor, lock the door, and lie down on the bed. I don't think I can make enough money to pay off everything this month. And what about the month after that? Honestly, the last thing I want is having to ask Marcus or Otto for help. They've already got enough shit to deal with. It would be embarrassing to look at them after too. They just feel bad for me, and I hate that. I groan into the pillow before throwing it at the wall. Fuck. I really hope I won't have to contact Jakub again. Jakub. Oh, it's Jakub. Tom's old acquaintance. Jakub again. Still, I grab my phone. Fuck it. I'd rather deal with this than have my friends looking at me with pity again. Whoop! Hey, it's me. Hi. I'm the problem, it's me. Oh, what a pleasant surprise! I knew you'd contact... I knew you'd contact me again, Tomasz. I've been thinking about you. Yeah, sorry I've been busy. I can imagine. So what have you been up to? I need a favor. What kind of favor? You know exactly what kind. Stop with the teasing. I see. When do you need me? Tomorrow. Same place as always. For you? I can definitely make it. Great. See you then. Can't wait. That's Was embarrassing, but it's the best option I have. I left staring blankly at the ceiling. Minutes pass while my body drifts with no direction. My body aches from the long and tiresome day. Okay, so before anything... Wait a minute. I was gonna end here, but I'm a bit intrigued. Let's continue. I notice how dark the neighborhood has gone outside, before my phone screen blinds my eyes as I key in the password. My head feels groggy from waking up at weird hours in the evening. First thing I do is check notifications from David. So, you think we can meet up tonight? Maybe. You're so cruel. I know. I talked to Eli. It was awkward and I think he hates me. Well, I'm glad you reached out to him. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be weird, but I asked him to meet up with me tomorrow at our parents' old house. Oh? I thought you'd come over and help me look through some old boxes. Maybe take some stuff with him. That's nice of you. I'm glad you approve. So, about the meeting. I don't know, dude. I think I might need a bit more time. I'll be spamming you if you don't agree. How old are you, 5? Pics? Wait. Please, plus, prosi, vite, please, por favor. Pazhalsha. I don't know how to pronounce that. Now I'm curious how. Now I'm curious how far you can keep this going. God, you're terrible. You just want me to stroke you. Wait, what? What? Stroke your ego? Please, I want to get an interview with the great detective himself. Wait, how do you know about that? Eli told me. It's so cool. I want to hear all about it. I'm stubborn. I'm not giving up. Not just stubborn, annoying too. Dick. If I agree, will you stop the theatrics? Fine, but I'll also choose the place and time. Sure. Gruber, which Niedvig, which Niet, which Eli told about Gruber Niedvig. We could go there at 8 p.m. A local bar in Sivnivo. Huh. The name translates to Fat Bear. I need a fat bear in my life. Damn. Why there? Don't know. Can we try somewhere else? Nah, it's fine. I know the place. Meet you there at 8. Great, I'll be waiting. I sigh as we finish texting. It feels like I've been won over too easily. I'd rather stay in bed and be lazy tonight. David would kind of deserve it. But I'm actually kind of curious about what brought him back. There must be more to it. As I glance through my contacts, I decide to talk to Eli as well before I start preparing to go out. Hey, Eli, hopefully things went well with David. Sorry I haven't been too talkative lately. Found your note. Oh, hey, kitty. Surprising though, now that David is back. It. Surprising though, now that David is back, you've time for good old me. Wait, I don't know why, but why did his little profile pic remind me of the "Let me do it for you"? Why don't I do this for you, Kermit? Oh no, the yin. Let's see. Thought you two would be all over each other. Nah. I mean, he did invite me to the bar tonight. He told me he invited you too, but you refused. Oh yeah, busy tonight. To be honest, David was the last thing I expected to see today. Did it go badly? I don't know, man. It was fine. But though I felt like talking to a stranger. I get it. Also, why did you tell him I'm detectiving with Marcus? Well, it just slipped out of my mouth. Sorry if you wanted to keep it a secret. It's fine. Oh, my package has arrived. I'll talk to you later. See ya, kitty. Tell me how the unpacking went after. What? I don't do and tell. I can't blame Aliash for not wanting to be around his brother right now. He probably needs more time. I guess he wasn't all that wrong about David and I being all over each other. After all, it barely took any convincing from David for me to. After all, it barely took any convincing from David for me to agree to meet. This is stupid. I should be angry. Too angry to just go out for dinner with him. And I am, but I still want to see him. It's already 7:10 p.m. I should start getting ready if I want to be there on time. Downstairs, Dad is in the same state as always. He lets me mumble something, but without paying him any attention, I twist the doorknob and head out. Okay, that's what we're gonna end off on. I'll be saving that, and let's go ahead and go to the main menu. Yes. So there's the official Discord. But yeah, that is Cienie. I believe that Cienie. Wait, I have the pronunciation. I have the pronunciation right here. Wait. There's that, and then there's this one. Cienie. Yeah, honestly, okay, so now we got a few things to. Now we got a few more questions that I hope that are gonna be answered pretty soon. So, what's the deal with Craval? What the fuck's gonna happen between the what's gonna happen with the relationship between Tom and his father? What's gonna happen between like everything else? Okay, I don't know. Like, I love a good mystery, but also, actually, I don't have anything else to say. But anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Go ahead and check out Cienie whenever you can. Whenever you can. I'll be streaming this more often, as well as more Where the Demon Lurks. And I'll see you all around, and also fuck George Squares. Bye!